Hello there everyone, this is Brother Birch. In this video, I'll be introducing your week 4 prove assignment, which is just a continuation of your week 3 prove milestones. Let me actually just go to our week 4 prove here. Really similar assignment this week is to finish the remaining requirements, including adding something to make it your own, and then you'll upload your Python program to iLearn. Okay, sweet. So let's go back there. And let's check it out. So we stopped here, all right, with displaying the subtotal. All right, that was the last thing we did, or at this point in our program. So compute and display the sales tax by multiplying the subtotal by the sales tax rate divided by 100. Okay, compute and display. Let's do that. So we have all of this. Now down here, I'm just going to put, well, just for my own sanity, I'm actually going to copy this file, and then I'll make a new folder called lesson04, and I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to rename it to lesson4 prove. Okay, now we have to calculate how much tax we're going to have. So over here it said by multiplying the subtotal by the sales tax rate divided by 100. So I'll say tax amount equals tax rate times subtotal divided by 100. All right. Order of operations here is fine. I could put parentheses here if I wanted to. It wouldn't make a difference. Multiplication and division have the same level of importance or precedence, and so it'll just go from left to right, which is what we're wanting. Okay, and then it says display it. So I'm looking back here, and it says sales tax colon, and then we have that formatted nicely. So I'm actually just going to copy this line and paste it here, and I'll say sales tax, and then tax amount. Okay, we still want it to do to 2 decimal places, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to copy that. Okay, let's run it and let's test it like this. So up arrow, enter, price of a child's meal, 5.5, 6.5, one child, one adult, 0.05. Subtotal is $12. Oop, I ran the wrong one. See this? I'm in lesson 3 still. So I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to right click on lesson 4 and hit open in terminal. And I'll say Py, lesson 4, tab, and go. Okay, 5.5, 6.5, one child, one adult, and 0.05 is the tax rate. Okay, so 12 bucks for the meal and 1 cent. Let's check that just to be sure real quick. I'm going to open up my calculator and we'll check that here. So our subtotal was 12 bucks. Okay, because we had 5.5 plus 6.5. And then I'm going to say times 1, or let's see. So we did tax rate times the subtotal. So the tax rate that I put in was 0.05, which gives us 0.06. All right, that'd be 60 cents, and then divided by 100 is 0.006, which runs up to 0.01. Okay, let's try this with a bigger number, make sure that we got this right. So price of a child's meal, I'll leave that at 5.5 and 6. Okay, well that's fine. We got a nice restaurant here, I guess, with cheap kids meals. We got 2 kids and 2 adults, and the tax rate is 0.05. So the subtotal, let's see, 65, 130, 141. Okay, so our subtotal's right, and then it says the sales tax is 7 cents. Okay, which I'm not sure if that's right. Let's double check in here. Compute sales tax by multiplying the subtotals by the sales tax rate divided by 100. I guess I could just use this to check it. I'm going to do that. I'm decent at programming, but I'm not super good at math. So let's try this. Lesson 4 prove. I'm just going to copy the stuff on the left-hand side of my screen. 4.5, 9, 4, 2, 6. Oh, dividing it by 100 Okay, I've been putting in the percentage as a decimal, but because this is divided by 100, okay, that makes sense. Okay, sales tax is 2.16. So I think our program is working out just fine. I was just putting in the tax rate at 100 times less than what it should be. Okay, now I could input it as like 0.05 if I wanted to. If you're used to thinking of taxes like that, you would just take off this divided by 100. Okay. All right, next up, compute and display the total price of the meal by adding the subtotal and the sales tax. Okay, so we have the subtotal here. All right, and so right here, I'm just going to say print and format, say total space, and then I'll say tax amount plus subtotal. And then we'll format this to 2 decimal places as well. Okay, so we have our total. And then finally ask the user for the payment amount. All right, floating point, compute and display the change. All right, so next one, we'll say payment amount equals input. And I will actually, I think I've gone a little too far as it is, but I'll let you guys go ahead and finish this one up, okay? So hopefully this helps. If you guys have additional questions or need more clarification, just let me know. Thanks.